Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. There we go. We got it. We got it.
Hello.
Oh,
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be.
Sorry.
There we go. We got it. We got it. Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm so loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Are we good? It's a rough start this morning. Ay, ay, ay. Why does it always seem to be this way? Okay. Yay. Pop fixed it. Okay. All right. Sorry. I apologize for the feedback on that one. I thought I had hit the buttons. I was just trying to clean up my hands because I was playing with Sophie and rubbing her belly and all sorts of fun stuff. And I was texting with Pop about the issue. So, okay. Here's hoping. We're caching okay, and we're not going to drop because we replaced the cable from the house all the way to the shop. And yeah, so we had to go buy some new equipment, which is not cheap. So here's hoping that fixed it. Fortunately, there was a kink and a bend in the line, so that could have been for some things. Okay, sorry. Fix. Okay. What did I want here? Hold on. What did I have for you? I have something for you. She's got a new bed placement. Hello, Pat, over on Twitch. How you doing? Hi, everybody. Hello, Crystal. I'm Marie France. Hello, June Hansen. Hello, Alison Stitchy. Good morning. Good morning. If you're unaware, which I'm surprised you would be unaware, but Alison Stitchin has her own channel over on YouTube. And she has been doing a Vlogmas for every day. So go catch up. There's 3 days already. They're quick and cute videos. She's just kind of showing a few things on some stitchery stuff, and you know, I like it. I'm living vicariously through Allison. How's everybody doing? Hello, my friends. Hello, Lori Clark. JC Albert Santa in the window behind you. He was my second attic window sort of project because I don't know if I filmed it. I may have, I don't know. It's been so long. There was a Mr. and Mrs. Claus pattern, and I thought, oh, that was my first one, so I'll try it, but I cut right through Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and it just didn't look right. So it's like a 4-piece instead of a 16-piece or something like that. So yeah, I actually put it back together. I used little, like literally put the raw edges together and then just use some like heat and bond on the back side of it. It's never going anywhere besides me, so I don't know how else to fix that. So hello, Mary, how you doing? Very Christmas. I was trying to do that while I was watching Colleen Chats and Sews this morning. I was trying to get it a little more Christmassy, and even so, Sophie is up off the floor. She's over on this side now, and I decorated her space. So hold on, hop up on your bed. Up on your bed. Go that way. Up. Get up there. Go on. There you go. Might have to build her a stool, but she's up off the floor, which makes me happy. And she's right here. She's right close to me. Like I like her on either side. That's where she likes to be too. But the couch is no longer in the way. And I misplaced your treats, so just give me a moment and we'll find your treats for you, okay? Okay? Thanks for the kisses. Hold on. How did I do with your little bag of treats? Oh, there you are. Little bag of treats. Little bag of treats. Yeah, this is a free pattern. Hey, April Green, how you doing? Hello, Sammy. Good morning. It is so weird to be here on a Tuesday. Oh, nice. For mini. Oh, nice. Awesome. Treats for Sophie. Kelly Quilts and Cruises and Gladys Confident Quilter. See, now I'm going to have to wash my hands again, Sophie. Hello, Naiku. Hello, how you doing, buddy? So yeah. So of course, I'm choking. Jeepers creepers. Sorry. Right, Sophie. Okay, you stay there. All right. Oh, yeah. My goodness. I'm sorry for coughing in your ear. Oh, hold on, let's do that one. You can see her in the corner. Okay, all right, I'm good. Choking on life, people. I've tried to convert a picture to cross stitch on the guys when you jeepers. I'll get there. Okay. When I finally shot it up, it was very, very fuzzy. What am I doing wrong? We should probably, I think Pop has actually done a tutorial on that there, Marie France. Oh, I got a cough again, sorry. Let's just say I've disturbed a lot of dust. Oh, I forgot to turn on the outside cam. Uh-oh. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Made my dogs some dried sweet potato fries yesterday. They were excited. I bet you they were. I know Sophie likes a little bit of mango, but she does like sweet potato fries. Here she is. Bite your toe. Yeah, so I made that little wreath and I hung it in her area. And then that's my old cutting mat behind on the wall, giving her a little bit of layer of insulation and a backdrop for her bed up off the floor. So she's off the floor, which makes me happy. Nice, awesome, Kelly. Fantastic. Oh, excuse me. Here's hoping. Here's hoping today's better than last Tuesday. So, how does it? I'm really contemplating on moving the long arm, but I needed to sort out a few things beforehand. Hello, AJ, over on Twitch. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hello, Suzanne. Choking on life this morning. Okay, so I've printed off things from Pick to Pat. So what I did is I took a photo of a dog. It was a fair size photo. And I did the whole thingamabobbins, and then it's like a tab or a file. It was very confusing because it was like hidden in the background sort of thing. Like I wish it was a little bit more user friendly. I bought some and to bring out here, but they're on my desk in the house. Because we've all been feeling a tickle around, and I'm like, don't you come near me, boys. And yet I'm the one having a tickle. And you can change it by options on the left-hand bar, I believe, or drop-down menu of how many colors you want and how big you want the end product to be. So if you want it to be, like, say, 8 inches by 8 inches, depending on whether you want a full coverage or not, or you're just going to do an image specifically and not the background. And then you can pick colors. So if it's fuzzy, maybe you need to add some more colors, or you need to increase the stitches, like the digital stitch per inch, so the image comes out better. That's the only thing I could think of at this moment. Yeah, mail. You mean like the folded airplane and tossed in my direction, maybe? Hey, Nick, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Lenore. How are you doing? Good morning, lovely Laura Lynn. Drink apple cider vinegar with water and honey to ward off evil cold germs. Evil cold germs. Yes, we do need that, considering with my autoimmune disease. That's not good. Yeah, there we go, Tracy Albert. You may probably adjust the desired size in the room. There we go. Yes, we are under mail strike. We have been for 2 weeks now, which is really annoying. I won't bring my angry eyes out. I won't unpack them. I'm just saying. I had customer quilts almost to their destination, like should have been pickup day the next day, and they went on strike. And then I had to mail them through UPS, and it cost me almost 3 times the amount it would have for Canada Post. I almost pooped in me pants. Let's just put it that way. 3 packages. $300. I was like, all right. Well, there, kisses any profit I had, goodbye. But they need it. I can't keep their quilts hostage. They're Christmas quilts. You know what I mean? Like, what else am I supposed to do? Yeah, it's a good thing Marcus was there. That's for sure. Yeah. It was not a fun experience at the UPS store. I tried to be calm, cool, and collected. I'm not saying we made friends or anything, but he was actually giving a bit of tood. Why? Because I said, so have you been, like, I know the answer to the question, but I was just curious whether it was a busy service. They're just taking UPS, or are they taking FedEx, or are they doing DHL, or are they doing what? Like, what are the people shipping by, right? Especially if you don't have a business to, like a business to go by, like even a small business, right? A lot of them won't take you as a personal, like, you know, personal thing from personal thing. So he says, he goes, we usually get 12 packages a week. We had 250 the other day. I wasn't happy about it. I was kind of a little bit laughing on the inside. I'm like, oh well. Yeah, defaults to 14 count. There's a drop down for a stitch count, desired work area, size, and ratio buttons for colors and PDF. So there we go. I just couldn't remember all of it. Hello, Krista, so crafty. Welcome in. Yeah, it's all right. It's part of what we had to do. Oh, no. Don't worry about it, Sammy D. That was the deal, and unfortunately, Canada Post kind of, whatever. I don't want to say a bad word. It is what it is. It's okay. It's gone. Grief. So in other words, the guy had to actually work. Yeah, he was not happy about it. You can ask Marcus next time he's on. Okay, so we have a free pattern here for you today. Just click in the hold on, is it a pattern? I don't know if it's patterned. Hold on, let's check it. Let's see if we can spell it correctly first. I don't think that's it. It is in the description below, though. Nope, that's for cross. We gotta get rid of that one. Hold on, I think, get to the side. Un momento, por favor. Let's copy and paste. Copy, paste. Okay, so you can get it free if you from that website. I thought I saw. Hold on. Marie France, you said something about it's not a, yeah, I know, it didn't get changed, but that's okay. Pop was, he's trying to do this stuff before his start of day in the mornings, right? So sometimes things get missed, and it's all right. There we go. Thank you, Allison. Thank you. So it's in there. Click it if you want to go check it out. There is nothing wrong with the website. I had no issues. No warning came up to me. So, you know. Pat over on Twitch says, hello, Tracy Albert on YouTube. You should get yours. I think yours and Allison's should arrive, Sammy D, at the same time. I think the 6th was the, so what's that, 3 days? Hold on, is that before the weekend? I hope so. A Friday. Here's hopefully by Friday you'll have your quilts, okay? I did. I mean, minus the stream issues. I mean, because I really wanted to share the day with, the afternoon with you guys and Marcus, and, chit-chatting and painting and putting together things with him. But I mean, other than that, we just hung out here after, the stream was messing up, and finished what we needed to do, and I think I finished a quilt. Because was mailing stuff out. I was prepping on the Wednesday, making sure everything was ready to go, because I wanted to go like first thing in the morning. I'm a first thing in the morning kind of person. If I got to be somewhere, I'd rather be either like shortly right after it opens or just a couple minutes before and just wait. That way it's done off my schedule and I don't have to think about it anymore, right? And I feel like I'm dealing with less traffic at that point in time than trying to deal with something in the later afternoon or whatever. So. Friday. Oh, I can't wait for you to see it either there, Sammy D. That was gorgeous. That was a big one. That was big and beautiful. I do have it as a video, but I didn't want to release it until I got your A-OK. So, Yeah, that's just how I prefer to work, right? So just gotta. Anybody heard from Pastor Archie? I have not. That is a good. We should bug her. You did see her on a couple of lives. Did you? Are you replying to Lori's message there, Marie France? Yeah. Well, they're it's a free one. Yeah, the Christmas ornaments. There's 6 of them that are free. My printer didn't really want to work today, so hold on. Let me show you what printed up. Yeah, like this was my printout of my ornaments. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? You can kind of faintly see something going on that one, and then this one kind of showed up. I'm like, who's late to the party here, peeps? And then I did find a really cute snowman one. You'll have to do the search though. I don't know if I saved the file, but check out this cute snowman one. And then it's got a little black cat in the bottom corner here. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so adorable. So yeah, anyways. I have green grass some places, got up to 6 feet. Oh my goodness. I'm not jealous. No, I wouldn't be either. Hey, definitely reset whenever you want as a recipient. My quilt doesn't use YouTube. So okay, I meant to ask you because Pop asked me the other day, and I went, I don't know if she's okay with us releasing that. So, but yeah, okay, all right. Maybe that'll be Wednesday's video then. Yeah, it is cute, right? I love a good snowman. I want to build a snowman. Actually, I was looking for snowmans this morning, but I didn't find any free ones that were like half decent. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, well, let's make some ornaments. So everybody could use a little ornament. And what I thought about doing is once these are done, because it's like 30 inches across, or 30, not inches. That's one big ornament. Hold on. What's 30? 30 inches? Hold on. Let's just do this one. That's a big ornament. That's for outside decorations. The big tree. No, 30 stitches wide, and then it's so many tall, right? Okay, so what I wanted to also do today and show you is a couple of years ago, Pat on Twitch, she gave me, gifted me a lovely Mr. and Mrs. Claus bow set. Like it's one long strip, and you did the bows and you outlined them, and then you did Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and they've got some lovely, really cute details. Hold on. See, really cute details. She should have been over this one here a little bit, but you know, I was a noob and I miscounted, but at least she's actually in the frame. Yeah, that's like some gold stuff there. That's really pretty. And around her little eyeglasses too is a little bit of gold. So I finished it off, obviously, and now I want to finish making it into the bow. So I'm going to do that first. So what I have here is a strip of the cloth, and it fits all the way around, and I'm just gonna like tuck it on itself and then sew it so you can't even see it. But I had an idea. Should we attach bells to the tips? What do we think? I thought to give a test idea, we could like put little safety pins and see if it was a yay or a nay. Isn't it dark? I absolutely love it, Allison. I really wanted to get it hung up this time. Yeah? Oh, attach the bells? Yeah, because I was going to put it on the door to the shop. So every time the door to the shop opened and closed, it'd be like ding, ding, ding. On the inside. I wouldn't put it on the outside because it would get ruined by nature. But isn't that cute and adorable? Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. And thank you so much there, Pat. I know, I love it, right? So cute. So yeah, I'm going to put some bells on it. The bells will be ringing come Christmas time. Exactly. All right, so that's what we're going to do first, and then we'll work on an ornament. So I was just gonna like tuck the raw edge on itself and then do a little stitch-a-madoodle. I mean, it's not rocket science, so you know, I figured. And then this gives me a nice good place to stick a magnet, and then it'll be boop right up on the door. And it'll be jingle bells, jingle bell rock. Ooh, do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. Okay, so we'll fix this, and then we'll attach the bells. But we'll put a little pin in here so I know where I'm going. I know, isn't it cute? So happy with it. You know, it's like saw the bells. I'm like, do I dare? Some people hate bells. Some people love bells. I'm a love bell. I love me bells. Maybe because I'm a little ding-a-ling myself. I don't know. But cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out. So far, no issues, I'm assuming. Have we glitched out or anything? Or I hope not. Oh, hold on. There we go. I'm the star of the show. Sophie Lofi. Sophie Lofi. It turned out awesome. Yeah. It was time. It took time, obviously. And that was like my first real kind of characters. I don't think I've done a mouse before. And I've done like other little like animals, but not like people. So that was like my first peoples. It's a FFO? What's an FFO? Something rare in the craft world? Mine anyway. You take on big projects there, Lori, though. That's why. Bells are nice. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah. I thought, well, maybe we'll do red ribbon. And then I like looked with red fabric and I'm like, the white. The white suits the middle of the bow. So, all right, let's get a needle and thread. There we go. And we just pop a few stitches in there just to hold it. That's all that's all it's doing. It's not going to go anywhere, right? So, at least not that I know of. Hubby says I can't start a quilt before I finish the crochet blankets. I've been a good one. Worked a project girl since I started. Like, nice. Nice. Fully finished. Oh, okay. I need to get used to the lingo. A finally finished object? Or fully. Fully. There we go. Sorry. Cheers with a cup of Joe. Cheers, 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 everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. You keeping me company and you keeping me sane. Alright, goggles. Goggles Pisano. Ready for stabilization? Nice! Nice, nice, nice. I got my Yoda, that lowest crochet. Crochet? Yeah, crochet for me is up on the little, right beside the little green guys. Up there. Cheers, thanks. Thank you very much. Alright, let's, get the dust off. I used to wear bells on my tennis shoes during Christmas. Hubby was able to find me in the store. I used to do it all the time for crossing guard. As being a crossing guard, I always had bells on me. And when I worked in the grocery store and the convenience store, I always had them on my shoes or in my earrings or in my hat. So there was always bells. Or sometimes all three if I really wanted to be that annoying. Depending on my mood. And all depended on how I was received, too, in my belliness. I didn't appreciate grumps. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of just stitch a little back and forth here to keep this center on. I think it's as wide as I want it to be. We're happy with it. I'm excited to get this finished. Just kind of using the holes as guidance as well. Well, here's hoping Pat Strawhouse is okay. Because when did the snow hit? If you guys said you saw her on Becca's channel on Friday. I need a thimble. I'm going to get that in my finger. Actually, I don't have a thimble over here. A Ferris. Yeah, that would be so cute. Make him a little, like a little elf. You know how the elf collars? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Go for it. Go for it, Kelly. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. They may not like it, though. Oh, really? Interesting. Thank you. That's kind of like behind a attic window. I think that's what the typical pattern is called. I've done it a few different the kind of that cutting the panel, which is always scary when you all of a sudden start chopping up a panel. But there's so many different ways you can do one and add a nice little window effect or a shadow effect, or just kind of break it up. It looks neater than just the panel in the center. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes you want it just the way it is. We had a fox panel, and I was going to chop it up and do that similar pattern to it. I just couldn't cut up the fox. I'm like, nope. So we just ended up building out a nice little block sections around it. So, and it became one of our favorites. It's actually one of the first quilts that Pop made the stitch out on Walt. Like he did a bear, a beaver, a beaver, a fox. No, oh sorry, a wolf or fox. No, a fox. It was a fox. And something else. Bear, a beaver, a fox. I think a deer, maybe. Sassy jingles as she walks. Her belt hits her name tag, so she gets double jiggle. There you go. I think the bandana I made first will be good, but I need to make one for Henry this week. There are going to be groomers on the 11th. Oh, nice. That'll be nice. They might actually give them some bandanas there, too, right? So, hello, Miss Bernadette. Welcome in. Our postal is still on strike, though. I'm sorry your package has not been mailed. The postal workers are resting. Yeah, we are actually just checking in on you. We were asking if anybody had seen you, and a few ladies said they'd seen you Friday night on Sobecca's chat. Because of all the snow. We're concerned about you, girl. Yeah, speaking of an angel. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Boom, there's Pat Strawhouse. Right now. It was all good. We were just concerned for you. A lot of snow on the ground and more to come. Yeah, I think what you guys have going on is supposed to hit us Friday. It was originally most of Friday during the day. We were going to get snow. It was going to turn from rain to snow between Thursday night to Friday. And now it's still more rain than snow. So at this point. Oh, hold on. Pull that thread. All right, now we're just going to tuck those threads back in. Just kind of lose the tail. Lose yourself in the stitches. All right, what did I do with my little scissors? Oh, there we go. Okay. Pet Shop. I don't know. I forget who sings that. If you Send Me an Angel? That'd be a good one to Google. Who sings Send Me an Angel? Right now. Okay. All right. So cute. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So how I put this together, I probably should have showed that before I put the tabia thingy on. But I lined up so the center, so this poked out just enough to be able to see the stitching. And same on this side. And then I did like a stitch. Hold on. Let me do this here. You have that record, that LP? Nice. Okay, hold on. Let me go. Desking me. Okay, so what I did is I put the loops there, and then I sewed it so it was tucked, and then just like right down where the center was, and then the same on this side. I pulled it over to where the center was and then tucked down. So at this point I had two little middle sections that were sewn together, but the legs were floppy like this, obviously. Okay. And then that's what made that look like that. And then you just add the center part. And then you got yourself your little bow and presents. We're 14 degrees here today. Oh, that sounds nice, Crystal. I take that. My power was out from Friday night until Saturday afternoon, and more from Sunday noon to Monday. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, exactly. We have a generator. Yeah. Highway 11 was closed from Huntsville to Gravenhurst until 10 p.m. last night. About 15,000 won't have power until late tonight or tomorrow. Oh, boy, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, now let's sew some bells on. So cute. Okay, let's take that off, this one. And we'll use some whitish. Should be cute. That'll do. That'll do. Oh. Hey, Bettina, how you doing? I'm sorry the heater is just kicked in. It will get a little noisy. As I was, because, you know, Marcus and I got some bookshelves from IKEA. They got delivered on Saturday. And we put some together. And then I was opening some of our boxes of books that we haven't opened in, like, forever and a day. And I came across this one. 2001 cross-stitch designs. And it is stock full of all sorts of goodies. Like, you wouldn't believe it, okay? Better Homes and Gardens. And it has, I don't even know what year this was. Hold on, let's see if we can find it. 1999. Copyright, hold on. Copyright there, 1999. Okay, so I clearly had this one for like a year and a day. Okay. So, and it's a treasure trove, and it's got, you name it, from about, there's floral, there's little ones, there's Christmas fun, borders and patterns, Santas and snowmans, you name it, chapter 8, Americana, animals, sports, professions, alphabets, numbers, like, you name it, it is in here, okay? So, if you're looking for a certain flower, that's a certain color. It'd be in here, and it tells you how to do it, where to stitch. I like how they filled the page, even though you don't have to do them all, but you could do them all. Pinks and oranges. So it goes all there. And then there's for the little ones. Wouldn't that be so cute on a Christmas ornament if you have a little dancer in your family, or someone who likes to play in a puddle? Or this one reminded me of Allison and her new grandbabies that are due in like 2 weeks-ish or something, like, you know, freckle pasta hair on that one. So I just thought they were just so cute. Little train, you got a train lover, somebody little artist, somebody who likes princesses and stuff. This would be such a cute little project. You'd be keeping yourself busy with cross-stitch patterns forever, like literally ever. You wouldn't have to buy one, you know, and you combine a few of these, Santas and the snowmans. Like, those are cute. You a big Santa lover? Or you like the snowmans? I'm more into the snowmans than I am the Santas, but the Santas are really cute too. Right? Like, look at, oh, he's up. That's my favorite. Those are cute. My name is Bob. You know, like, it's great. Oh, hey. Ooh, treasure. What? I was in here for something. There's just so many ideas. So, if, I don't know, maybe you can find one secondhand or something. Check the, like, clearance book sections of thrift stores. Why not? Why not? Song from the band Real Life 1983, and they were from Australia. Oh, nice. There we go. Thank you, April Creep. They said something about North Mississippi getting some of it, but not down here on the coast. Okay. Ooh. You have a big 10,000 watt generator, then if something happens, I have electricity. Yeah, we just have like the basic necessity sort of thing. Like just to. 99. 99. That's what it is. I checked on the inside there, Miss Allison. 99. Party like it's 1999. Can you believe that was 25 years ago? Yeah, 2001 cross-stitch designs. So I'm assuming I got this as a Christmas gift, or I bought it for myself or something, you know, with Christmas money or something, because I was like totally into that. Okay, let's do our bells here. Our bells will be ringing come Christmas time. Ooh, that's a good question there, Tracy Albert. Maybe they may have a new one that's got more traditional, I don't know, not traditional, more trendy cross-stitch patterns. I don't know. Right, let's put some bells on, and then we'll build our ornament. I got all excited. I wanted to show my finish with you, and how happy I was with it, and how cute it was. And thank you again, Pat, very much for sending that my way for me to have some fun with and finish. Put a couple first, just to stabilize it. Right. And then we'll go through that a couple of times. I ordered some groceries from Walmart, so they should be arriving shortly. If not already. I just heard a door, so I wasn't sure if that may have been them. Pop says he could deal with it, though, so I asked him. We have the big one for plugging our RV into. Oh, wow. And then it comes to plug our house into. Oh, that's nice. I've seen there's some from Jackery that I'm interested in, of like getting, because the boys have their CPAP machines. We need something that's not gonna, if we don't, like, especially for like the summertime or something, we don't need the big generator running. We can have something small, like those little Jackeries. But then Jackery has things for like a whole house too. Oh, it is? Nice. Hey, hello there, Lynn Bylas. How you doing today? Welcome in. What's going on? We're putting bells on the bottom of our little Christmas bow. Because I think we started it the first year we were here, weren't we? In this new place. Hello, guess who, Nancy? What you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We're putting bells on the ring. The little Jackery there has a giant one for the. Yeah. Those are so handy. Like, I say to the boy, I said get like 2 small ones so they can sleep without the big, like a big one running, so, and they're really nice and quiet, and then get like a big one for the house for like the winter time, and then that way it's less draw on the other one for the night when you just wanted to warm your house, or, you know, keep your freezer or fridge going or something. Okay, tucking this in, and we're going to tie a little knot, and then we're going to try and bury the threads around. Okay. I'm just going to come into the inside of the project, just like pull it up, give it a little bit of tail. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, got one. I have to clean this house this morning. I had to go get some sewing in this. Nice! What was you making? Ah, thank you. Guess who, Nancy? I don't honestly remember if we did this as a video. If we did, it may have been just the longer Wednesday quilting of it, because I wasn't sure if this was before my YouTube days or after. So, or streaming days. Follow your link to the cross stitch ornament. So cute. They are some nice, cute ones there, Pat Strawhouse. And I thought share with everybody. Not everybody may, celebrate, like, Christmas per se. probably could have started the stitch on the inside too. Oops. Let's do that. But usually people like ornaments, so. And it's nice to be able to do something cute. And they're small enough that you could put like a little initial on there too, if you want to make it for something, someone. Crystal's like, come on, Lynn. I'll make you a cup of tea. Come help me clean. I know. I've was in the shop over the weekend and obviously yesterday, just trying to reorganize things and set up. I'm gonna do like a ad in the local Facebook marketplace here for long arming services, and I want to make sure the place is at least tidied up enough to have people come in here. So no. Lynn reserves her energy. Just what she gets, what she needs done, and then that's it. You've ordered a couple of cross stitch from Amazon, and one of them I thought I had, but I must have given it away. Yeah. I got some cute magazines too, and a really cute pattern I'll show you from Miss Allison as a birthday gift. And I got some cute fabric and some cute patterns from Sammy D. I chose it as being my birthday gift, but she was just sending me a gift. So, but I kept it until it was my birthday. I did open it later. Marcus and I was here with me, like, because we were having so much trouble with the stream last Tuesday. I just sat next to him and opened everything up. I'm like, I'm opening it up anyways. I don't care if anybody. I waited how long for this already? Okay, that is adorable. That is so adorable. Okay, and you could starch this or maybe even put like a little wire. You could weave that in if you wanted to make it really animated. Not animated, but really poofy sort of thing. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. 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 Oh, it could be a bow for my hair. There we go. I'll glue it to Lori's headband. It needs more bells. It probably does. Booby-dooby-doo. 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 Oh, well. I should probably do some stabilizer on the back. Maybe. I didn't do it on the presents parts, though. Or would you cover that with fabric? I don't know what I should do. You knew that was coming. Or we could go like this way. I'd have too much fun. I'd be bouncing around the store. Be like, Oh, sure can. Well, un momento there, Kelly. 1 second. Let's put this up on the wall. Hey, let's put a little bow tie for Santy. There, okay. There you go. So cute. Okay, here we go. Desk. It says, Better Homes and Gardens, 2001 Cross-Stitch Designs, the Essential Reference Book. Cheers. Look at that cute little ghost. Look at that cute little ghost. These would make great little, like I said, ornaments for people. So you can put that on there in the ornament, okay? Okay, 1 second. And then, hold on, focus. Copyright 1999. In print of Meredith? I don't know what. Okay, that helps. Yeah, no problem. Oh, they're really cute. Hold on. Here, hold on. Let me show Sammy's first. Okay, and she sent me some bee fabric, which is cute because you wrapped it all up in there. Okay, desk. Did I get these from Allison? I kind of put everything together. So, Sammy, I think you sent me these, didn't you? I thought you did. But those are super cute. Okay. And then some fabrics. Some Christmassy cute ones. Oh. And stacked blossoms. Okay. Aren't those cute? And then Miss Allison sent me a couple cross-stitch books. Okay, then it was Sammy. And look at this. Look at that cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Okay, I kind of popped them in the pile, so I kind of got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Isn't that adorable? She's just so sweet. I can't wait to make her. She's got everything in there, too. It's called Bothy Threads Milkmaid. It's so cute. Absolutely cute. I know, right? Say, what you got going on, eh? You got any snacks? And then I got some really cute rose fabric. Hold on, what did I do with it? That I really love, and I'm going to put into the lining of my professional totes for my nieces. So, I put it all together? That would just be like too smart of me to actually put it all together. Oh, here it is. Isn't that lovely? Some beautiful roses. Isn't that pretty? And I think it would remind the girls, like my nieces and my sister, of our mom and their grandma, because she ran a flower shop her whole life. So, and I think that would be kind of cute, little Papa Grandma on the inside. Channeled by me, isn't it pretty? I loves it. So it should be enough to do at least the inner side of the professional totes. So I'm excited to get on that. I've been holding off. I had the balloon fabric, the hot air balloon. I was like, I don't know. They're not totally hot air balloon people. And then as soon as I opened up that, I'm like, there we go, done, sorted, beautiful. A nail design? Oh, you mean like painted nails? I'm not that fancy. Cheers, everybody. I love it. Absolutely love it, Allison. And I'm so glad you were thoughtful, like, to think so far ahead. Because I actually had something to open up for my birthday. With the Canada Post being what it is. Yes, thank you, thank you. Okay, now let's get stitching, my friends. Okay, what did I do? Oh, there it is. I got that wonderful book from my mom. My eyes don't let me do much cross stitch anymore. What about a big magnifying glass? I know Crystal Dragon was talking about setting up there like a space for them to sit and have a big magnifying lens over the project. Maybe even some lights. There's lots of different ones you could use. There's even like, if you can have things on your head, because there's like ones that are battery operated or they're charged up and they allow like a light right off your forehead, and then the lenses you can switch up back and forth. But sometimes that does kind of, I have battery operated one and it like pulls on my nose after about maybe an hour and a half or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's it. I can only handle that for so much. But that's why I kind of like putting my project under a light with a magnifying glass, and then that way I can see. At least I feel like it. I have long nails to do. Oh, there we go. Nice. Ooh, oh my goodness. I didn't even have nail polish until the boys bought me some, because with my Crohn's disease, it's an autoimmune disease, but it also takes like a lot of nutrients from your body, and my nails just kind of snap and crack, and that's the only reason why they bought me some stuff, is to try and help my my nails from snapping and cracking. I think it's a great book. I'm so happy I came across it. When I opened up the box of books, that literally, I don't think we've even opened that box since like before we moved to Ontario, which would have been like 2004, so like 20 years. I was so happy to, and there's even got like things if you want to do like a wedding announcement, or, you know, I don't know, there's lots of patriotic ones. Like there's the whole caboobles. Oh, Tracy Provost is stitching the feet on my 10th turtle. She's doing a really cute stacked turtle project. Can I actually show that? What you have done, what you sent the picture of? Can I show what you've shared of that so far? Is that going to be okay? Because I thought it was just so cute and I love me a turtle. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was hoping you would. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you guys this. Look at that. Look at that. How many turtles high are these? She says they go smaller. They get smaller as they go up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so she's on her 10th. So there's a 9th turtle we have not seen yet. She might be Tracy H. She might be. Aren't they adorable? Too cute. I know. Adorable. Okay, now let's get stitching. Okay, Petunia's here to help guide me. Hold on, where did my mouse go? Because I need the pattern. Where'd it go? Where did it go, Joe? There we go. And this is actually, I'm using a variegated or, oops, hold on, seriously, Batcat? There we go. I'm using that kind of funky yellow. It's got light and dark. So I'm starting off that, and we're going to build out one together. 15 all together. That's so cute. My monitor is 55 inches. Those are, those are little they're adorable, aren't they? I was like, oh, man. Just another thing on the list I want to do. I got to stop hanging out on these chats, you know, all these things that pop up. I'm like, I'm not going to have enough time to do those. Okay. So I'm just going to see if I can get like maybe 4 on this. If not, maybe just like 2, one over here and one over there. These are going to be just put on either circled and stuffed a little bit and put on the Christmas tree. When do you think of Stitch the Cow? Definitely in the new year. I do have a dog portrait I'm going to do after the Oz. The Oz is getting there. It's definitely a really big project. You got to take your time and not get too, what am I thinking? Like tired out on the same thing, doing the same thing all the time, right? So, probably after, maybe we'll do something. Maybe spring. We'll aim for springtime. There, I love to sew. Isn't that cute, though? So cute. Because I want to do the house one, too. The houses that we have as well. We've got a house one here. So let's start off down here. Yeah, where's the window for buying more time? I would really like to know. It's probably backed up anyways. It's probably backed up. Now, this was just a chunk of red I had. I also prepped another canvas here. I have like a long strip of green. I don't know where I got it from. I'm going to say probably Pat. And it's like super duper long. So I just cut off like a chunk. Here it is, like, it's like thin, but really long. So it's not like, yeah, see, it's only that thin. So it's great for doing projects like this. So I can make my ornaments on all sorts of colors. I got all sorts of rough, you know, colors to choose from. So your order, it's super cute. It's super, I really love it. I was so happy when I saw it. I'm like, oh man, that's adorable. No, I don't. But they're stitching a marvelous Halloween project. There's, oh really? Oh, I'll have to check that out. I know Gemma Stitches, she reached 170,000 stitches, and that's how she started off the month of December. Is like, so she said, it'll be easier for me to count how many stitches I do this month. But she's really come a long way with that peacock project. So, oops. Okay. 1, 2. Hold on, where's my little pattern? It didn't print up as much as I would like it, but we'll deal with that. Where is it? There we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do. Honey, I'm home. Hello there, Tracy Whitcraft, A Simple Life. How you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Oops. 7. Yeah, I got this like ombre or variegated whatever yellow color. Here, I think it'll make a nice ornament on this red. For sure. Aw, hey, Pat, Ada, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, we're just doing a little ornament at the moment. The one I have actually on my screen is there's hearts, but I just want to. My printer didn't print out as much as I was anticipating it would. I don't know what happened, but. My cross stitch peacock changed from cross stitch to small glass beads instead. Oh, so you're using beads instead of fabric? I mean thread. So how you doing that? Well, they're the quilting compound. How you doing? Welcome to Cross Stitch Tuesday. Hold on. Let's. There we go. No, hold on. Oh, I don't have one with overhead and. I mean, yeah, overhead and Sophie can. So we should have that one. In the description below is a copy of where you can go and grab some free ornaments. And so there's some other ones on that side too. It's hard to find free ones. I mean, you can type in free and then it ends up leading you down this road and you're like, wait a second, why is that telling me it's like, you know, $4 or $6 to buy a pattern when I'm asking for free stuff, right? So, but that's another reason why those books are really handy as well, right? You've got endless patterns to choose from. And obviously cross stitch magazines. Allison gifted me with 2 of them, one wintry and one fall. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. There we go. A little knot. We was getting naughty. Using beads instead of cross stitching. Interesting. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I guess you're making it very tactile. It would feel really neat underneath your fingers. Come on here. Right, so the next row is go out 2. So go here and then build all the way across. Oh, is it 2 or 3? Oh, it's 3. It's 3, my mistake. Where's Charlotte Vanderwerp? Is she not here today? Did I miss her? Did I miss Charlotte coming in? You know who I haven't seen in a while? Kelly A. I haven't seen Kelly A for a while. I think the last time I saw her was over on Twitch, but she's doing okay. I haven't seen Wendy K either. She's doing okay. It's a very busy time of year, and don't want people feeling like they're not thought of. They are. I'm thinking about just. My situation is so much easier than yours. I knew that surgery was in my future from the appointment 3 years ago. I have been 2 drops a day since. Yeah. I substitute beads for French knots, and yeah, well, that's kind of the way the dragon, the poem that I cross stitched, it called for French knots and stuff or something, and I'm like, I'm just gonna add a bead here. That's what I did. Like, that works. That works. That works for me. I would like to give a big shout out to Lori Clark. She helped our cousin Carol, who did a beautiful cross stitch for her husband John, and she doesn't sew, and she was looking for some help and guidance on turning that cross stitch into a stocking, a Christmas stocking. and Lori Clark offered to help and met with her, obviously, to pick it up, and met with her to drop it off, and it was so well received, and she didn't charge Cousin Carol a penny. The only payment was, or charge was, a hug, and I'm sure Cousin Carol was more than happy to give a hug. She's a really good hugger. It was very important because her husband John this will be his last Christmas. He is passing away or he's dying of a tumor on his liver, an incurable situation. So, thank you, Lori. We love you. And I can show you a few years ago what Cousin Carol stitched for me. 1 second. It was the only way I was ever getting a classic machine, so. I know, right? I made her, when we first started going up there for family reunions, I made all the beds in the cottage quilts. And then I made her mom and her bedroom a quilt. So this was her saying thank you for all the stuff I made for her. So isn't that beautiful? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's down there. I was gonna say your signature's down there. You could just barely see it. So it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I know, isn't it beautiful? She did such a good job. Dibs. My cool project, dude. Hey, Carla Preston, how you doing? Welcome in. I feel like Geordie. Geordie from Star Trek. Thank you. They were so much fun to put together. They really were. I mean, use your fabric and have some fun, right? So, and then I hung some bunch of lights, and then Sophie's got her lights and stuff. She's living the high life. I am totally a Trekkie. Yeah. And she's got a little wreath above her, and she's got Christmas lights. She's all ready to rock. She's all ready to rock. I'm trying to be. I can't find the Christmas lights for the house. Nobody seems to know where they are. So I'm like, I'm decorating the shop then. Why are you spitting your coffee out? What's going on? Mary, Sophie. Exactly, right? She needs her Christmassy stuff too. And I moved her. She's over here now instead of over here. Because I felt she was between Pop and I's desk, and it just felt like, I think it turned out nice. It kind of, if you did it over maybe some wire to help stiffen it up, now it just kind of looks like a little bit of a loose, but I think it's cute. I kind of had to do a bit of both of that there, Tracy Wick, Craft is Simple Life. I did have to do a bit of that, trying to organize things. So I'll take a screen snap and search. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Other than that, I can probably ask Carol what pattern it is there, Pat Strawhouse. So, yes, thank you so much there, Lori, for helping her. That means a lot. Yep, the wreath is by Sophie. Yep. Oh, Jordy. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. Just say it. It's true. We know it's true. We're having homemade pizza for dinner tonight. We got some pizza doughs and pepperoni for the boys. I got chicken breast for me. We cooked extra chicken breast last night, so I can have chicken. I've got mozzarella cheese. Oh, that's what I forgot to get was pizza sauce. Whoa. Wonder if we can make our own. Wonder what we've got in the cupboard we could make our own with. That's okay. No worries, Erin. I have a scrapbook of my ancestry stuff started back in 1975. I'm looking at changing the cover to be a quilt. Oh, that would be pretty. That would be pretty. Oh, she's snoring now. Okay, now where do we need to go past this one? Because we got that strip and that strip, so it's just one pass. We're building up the bottom of the bulb is what we're doing. So you can go top down, bottom up. I'm trying to get maybe at least 2 bulbs per section here, and then I'm gonna stuff them and put them on the tree. So this one being yellow, one of Marcus's favorite colors, I'm making this one for him. So I'll put his little initial in there, or just make sure that, you know, he knows it's his, right? So and I think it'll look pretty once we get the other tones of colors coming in here. It's just kind of into the darky kind of yellow so far, but then it'll work its way into the lighter tones. A dimensions kit, cardinal sled, I think. Oh, dimensions kit? Oh, you mean the sock? Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can find that, because you sent me a picture, didn't you? The sock was absolutely beautiful. Hold on. I'm so not tech savvy. There we go. There, that was the, hold on. That's the stocking that Carol stitched up for her husband, John. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Look at all the details. This is like a picture. Like the sun setting in the background. So like that's something I've always wanted to do for the boys for Christmas. So, yeah. That's a cute one. I really like that one. French knot tutorial? Oh, that's a good question. I know you're supposed to wrap it around like 3 or 4 times and then push it back to the hole. It never works out for me. Maybe, our stitchery girls, do we know of someone who has got a really good one? French knot tutorial. It is so detailed. Like, it literally looks like a photograph. Yeah, Carol does beautiful, beautiful stuff. That's literally her walls of her house. When we went for, I think it was a Christmas party between Christmas and New Year's. I got totally hammered. Just because I was around a lot of people I didn't know and I felt really uncomfortable. I drank too much, but that's okay. It happens. Pop was driving. It wasn't a big deal. Her whole walls were just literally filled with her cross stitching. Everything was beautifully framed. She had all the seasons, and I'm sure when, up at the cottage, there's still stuff. There's lots of things on the walls of all cross stitching. So, yeah, very beautiful things. I wonder if she's done stockings for her boys first before she did one for John. So. I just do it my way and it works out. Okay, so Tracy Albert's going to do a tutorial on how to do a French knot. Missouri Star has a good video? Okay, thank you, Suzanne Taylor. Apparently Missouri Star has a good video for French knots. Just Google it. Google it. Okay, we gotta go one past and then back over. Yeah, I was just feeling something Christmassy today. I just wanted to, you know, do some fun stuff. The Oz isn't going anywhere. There's no time limit on it, so let's pop into the festive season. No way, Jose. Oh, thank you, Allison. Awesome. There you go. Maybe just click on that one. Thank you, Miss Allison. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, we're supposed to drop. It actually felt like -11 this morning. And we're supposed to drop in more degrees between Thursday and Friday. So it's like, oh, brr. Not ready. Oh. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, the bead won't work as it on a quilt. Oh, it's going to be used. Yeah, you definitely need the French knots then. It does give it that dimension, especially if it's, you know, part of a picture like flowers or blossoms or like little buds or something like that. It makes a difference on the whole look of the project. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch there, Space Cadet. Appreciate you. Big hugs. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. We stream on a couple of bars. Hello, Whiskey and Sarcasm. What you doing? What you doing? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. You want to see this cutest little bow tie? Christmas bow tie? Hold on, I'm going to show you. Because we just finished it off. We just did the tie part here. And we added some bells. Bells will be ringing. Isn't this cute? Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hold on, let's do this way. Making a desk. There you go. Isn't that adorable? I loves it. Actually, it took us a year-ish to stitch it together. And then I meant to finish it off last year and misplaced it until I didn't really need it anymore and then found it. So this time around, I'm like, let's get her done. And then we'll put it on the shop door. So when you on the inside facing me so I can see it, and then when it come in and out, be like, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. I know, isn't it so cute? So now we're just decorating Mr. Santa Claus here with the bow. Yep. And Sophie's all decked out in her space. She's living life. Living a good life. Thank you. That's kind of like an attic window. You take a panel and you chop the stuffings right out of it. It depends on how big you want the knot. Depends on how many times you wrap the thread around the needle, says Marie France. Okay, I didn't even know that. I posted a photo of the Facebook page of what I'm trying to complete. Oh, is that on the Mama Pop Quilt Shop Facebook page there, Sammy? Hold on. Un momento. Un momento. Looks like you can see him through the window. Yeah, that's the kind of the effect of it, right? I did have a Mr. and Mrs. Claus pattern that I tried to do the same thing with, but I kind of like went through their face and it just looked a little creepy than anything else, so I kind of put it back together. Not as the same because you did cut it, but I like kind of ooshed it and gooshed it, and then it works. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, trying to figure out French knots for the eyes and antennas of... Okay, hold on. Desk. Okay. Two-tone. I would love to see it. I love to sew. I would love to see it. Okay, so I'm assuming, is there, oh, sorry. Is there more pictures or just that one? I think it's just that one, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now the next line is 2 past. Okay, I need my goggles because I really can't see. Oh, on the website? Okay. Okay, let me know when it's posted and I'll go back and look. Okay. Oh, hello there, Danelle Stitchery. How you doing, my dear? She's doing a Vlogmas every day, I believe, for the month of December. Little crafty bits here and there, tips and tricks, all sorts of fun stuff. Check out her channel. She's super cute. I love her. She's very friendly, open-hearted, got a good sense of humor, and you know how I love me a good sense of humor. So, yeah, please check out Danelle Stitchery. She's awesome and amazing, and we love her. Doing awesome. Halfway done my workday. Nice. Excellent. We're working on a little ornament. It's a free one. It's in the description below. Wind was working against me. Uh-oh. Oh, on your picture. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, when you're trying to take pictures outside, the wind is like your nemesis. That's where I think people have the good ideas, like having an attachment, some sort of either on the clothesline, if you have a clothesline, or like a building where you just kind of clip it to a bar on the building and then take the photo back front, and then that's it. You got it. Oh, hey, so Terry, thanks for the reminder of the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I give you guys 2 thumbs up, okay? Oh, nice! I wanted to share my little crochet group drop-off, our first donation. Oh, nice! How did that go? I bet you it was so well received. Antique Sewing Room, so available from Cross Stitch Warehouse, where I go to Quilts. Quilt on a line kit. Oh, okay. Antique Sewing Room. That makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Considering the classic sewing machine that's displayed in that, right? So, nice, nice. I appreciate the thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. At least that's what we're told. I don't know. I always find cross-stitching gifts, or like especially ornaments, is a great gift to give somebody. You just don't know what to give them, right? Find out what they're into, what makes them happy, and then go from there. And you can usually find something. It should be there? Okay, 1 second. Let's give it just. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous! And your grass is so green, I'm jealous. Oh wow, look at that. You made me so proud by doing that. You have no idea. There's nothing better than having when somebody takes your idea and runs with it and makes something out of it, right? So pretty. Look at that. I love it. Spin for the win. It's AstroTurf. No wonder it's so green. Oh, wow, that's so funny. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. They blocked my message? Oh, what was going on? We had 38 preemie caps and 13 chemo hats. Oh, amazing. Oh, that's amazing. I always have to lay my quilts on my big bed so I don't, oops, hold on. have a wall big enough to hang them on. Still drop off blankets? Nice. That's awesome. Well done, Whisker and Sarcasm. Good on ya. Good on ya. No, seriously, that's like one of the biggest compliments. It really is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, our post office is still on strike. It's been 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. It's been a while. To the point I had to resort to UPS just because I didn't want people to miss their Christmases without their quilts. Because I'm sure the backlog is going to be like immense. So, all right, let's keep stitching. They have to be taken in sealed plastic bags, and had to buy some 2-gallon. Oh wow, those are big. Those are big bags. I know because we had to buy some of those like bags when we were freezing our chickens the first time around, and then the second time we found our food saver vacuum packer. So it's like yes. Two weeks, my buddy doesn't want to go back to work. I bet. It seems like a long time, though. It really does. Most of my quilt pictures are of them laying on my bed and me standing on a step stool. I know, so you get that right overview look of trying to capture everything, right? So I usually lay down like a plastic bit on the floor or a piece of like other fabric, and then lay the quilts on top of that, and then take a picture. So. This one is going to be a heart, but this is kind of the look of some of them. My printer did not want to print today. It decided to go on strike, so I had to hand draw this in so I could get what the top looks like. So yeah, I don't know what's up with it, but it's doing some things. Yeah. So, but there is hold on. There's a copy to the link right there if you wanted to check out some of their free patterns. And I was sharing one of my treasure troves of 2001 cross-stitch designs. You pretty much name it, it's in here. You name it, it's in here. Like, literally. Bless our country home. You're a goose lover, cow lover, turkey lover, chicken lover, any kind of lover. Oh, here we go. There's Americana. There you go. Look at all that. All this. Oh, look at all the state flowers. Look at it. Ain't that pretty? What? That would be cute. Yeah, is that cool? So you pretty much need it. You're working on Gwenny's cross stitch? Awesome. Awesome. I'm sure she appreciates that. Thanks, even though none of it was me, I'm still working on the magic circle. On that magic circle? Oh, for the blanket? Is that it? Magic circle blanket? Yeah, but you had a hand in it to coordinate all these people to do something together, right? So there was a purpose, there was teamwork, there's camaraderie, there's a drive and a passion to help someone besides themselves, right? And that goes a lot in this world. Yeah, exactly. The crochet there. Oh, okay, crochet there. Okay, sorry. I've been reading about this magic loop method for knitting socks. It's done on a short, like the wire, the hook with the, not the hook, but the knitting needles with the wire in between. So, I forget what you call that. My completed flimsies and quilts are always christened by a photo on our front line. Yeah, nice. Yeah, exactly right. You gotta get caption them because sometimes there's so many times I've actually made something, quilted it up, and mailed it, and totally forgot to take a picture of it all along the way, anywhere along it, right? Oh, hey, thanks for asking. I'll show you. As soon as I finish my line. I did bring my progress out with me. Thank you very much for asking there, great Tracy Wick. Appreciate that. Hold on. I show you how my sock. It's still a singular that I haven't made a friend yet to it. Okay. So here we go. So this is where you put your foot in. Okay. And then this is where I'm gotten to here so far, and I just need to do about another inch or so, and then I start on the toe. Isn't that cool? I can't believe I've actually made myself circular needles. Thank you, Carla. When words escape me. Oh, bye, June. Take care. She's out. Okay. Time for me to do an hour and a half to put off because it's cold. I hear you, June. I hear you totally. So far so good. I'm very pleased with my choice of when I pick the pattern, and I think it'll fit me as long as I make it to my end of my toe. So I'm happy with it. I will show you how I knit, and I because people are different, and I actually had somebody say, you said you knit weird, and you didn't want anybody criticizing you, so I thought, you know what, everybody knits differently, right? So here's I'm gonna just knit along this one line here, okay? So, and because you could do this in a loop method too, but the yarn and the needles were all a gift from a friend. So this is how I knit. I'm not the fastest, but okay, now I'm gonna bugger up here. I'm a over looper, I guess. I go over. That's how I'm comfortable. Okay. And then a little scooch. I did ask for some stainless steel needles, double pointed needles for Christmas, so maybe one of the boys will grab that for me. Because I realized I've kind of bent a couple of these bamboo ones. They've kind of got a little bit of a bow to it. I was like, whoops. Yeah. So that's how I knit. I know some people do it different ways, but you know what? I get the job done. It does the thing. That's the knit. There is a purl in the front of the sock. I just don't know if I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I can do that there too. Yeah, I'll show you how I purl as well. Okay. So they said, show us because we may be easier to learn from what you do. Okay, so then I just kind of scooch over to the next part here, and so I've got 6 knits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knits, and then I've got a purl. I think I have got a purl. Yeah, I think I got a purl that row. They are tiny stitches, but it was really tough at first, and my hands were cramping. But as I've gotten used to it, it's been okay. So we're just gonna knit. Who knew it'd be such a stitchy kind of show today? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we're going to do the purl part. So I come in with my needle and I come up in front of it, and then I scooch this one underneath. I just kind of scooch it, hook it, and pull it. So it's just like that. And I'm sure there's other ways to knit, but if you find something that works for you, maybe a different method could make it easier for you. And then I'm just going to do that till I get to my knit side again, because I was doing the front of the sock, and then it's knit. just want to finish the row and then we'll go back to cross stitching. Okay, so that's how I knit. Well, that's exactly it, and I think that's why I said, like, you know, I don't know if people are going to be like interested in watching me knit, because I do knit differently. I from different ways, and but then they said, well, I may learn from you, and I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should show people. That's how I knit. Whether it's wrong or it's right, it doesn't really matter. It gets the job done. So. Yeah, I'm ambidextrous. I broke this hand in like early 2000. So for several months I had to use my left hand for a lot of things. So, and I'm a very crafty person. I couldn't just not be crafty. You know what I mean? So I'm both. I do lots of things with left. I do lots of things with right. So okay, so now we got that part done. Where's our pattern? Do I do any hand quilting? I have, and I did well before the long arm, because that's how I did things. But I do have like a loom. Not a loom. Like a station spot where I can put a quilt on and like clamp it and do like hand stitching and stuff like that. Jean kept in stitches and kind of, I was like, yeah, I should be doing that again. So, oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, so that's 2 past, and then we're gonna go 1 past. Okay, so let's keep building out our, no, this one, there we go, little Christmas ornament. Frame? What? Was I not in frame? I'm sorry. Oh, frame. Oh, not a loom. Thank you. Frame. Thank you, Allison. Makes it easy when you design on my nails because I do not have a dominant. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I've seen people only have their left-handed painted because they can't paint their right hand with their left hand. It makes me giggle. I think it's cute. Gosh, I can't believe it's 1:30 all day already. Days go by way too fast. Whiskey and Sarcasm was saying hi to you there, Tracy Wick. I'm not sure if you saw that. I did see it go past a little bit ago. Hello there, Kathy Quilts and Crafts. How you doing today? What you got going on? How's life? I have a 16-inch hoop and I'm struggling to get my grandma's quilt onto it. Is it because it's thick, or like the quilt is thick, or is it just because it's so big? The quilt top is so big, I mean. Oh, I have to say, I loved your, the quilt you made for your neighbor in 2020. I loved how you used your fancy decorative stitches to put that quilt top together, their Donnell stitchery. That was so cute, and I love that idea. Yes, it is a time consumer. Yes, you got to be in for the long haul when you start something like that, but boy, does it ever look lovely. I can't wait to see her too when she gets back onto streaming. So, Miss Craft is in live streams over on Twitch. Look her up. Give her a follow. Yeah, I hope she gets back into her routine, because she's got some people who really enjoy her company. Okay, so now we're gonna go right across. My interweb's all over the place today. I know how it feels. Oh, your Titter web. Okay. I thought you said interweb. What? I don't know what Grandma used for padding, but may I say, right. Old cloth drivers. What about clamps, like butterfly clamps? Would that help kind of keep it around a frame or something. So do not polish the entire nail, just do half. Oh, what did I say? I'm right-handed when I do. I know, that's right. I barely get it done either. It's like, oh, should I ask the boys for help? I'm like, that may not be the easiest thing for them to do either. It's not like they paint small things. Well, Marcus does paint miniatures, so that he might be able to be good at doing nails. So it's just a smaller little canvas to work on, right? And sorry, this stream just kind of kaputzed itself last Tuesday, being my birthday stream. We did really appreciate everybody coming out and wishing me a happy birthday and wishing Papa a belated happy birthday because his was on the Thursdays beforehand. So just wanted to make sure we did say thank you. And the stream was a little bit frustrating because we kept dropping and it was just a little annoying. But we got the problem fixed, it looks like. We haven't reached max cash on the stream, so we did have a bent or, I don't know, pinched cable that was leading from the house to the shop. We've got it running through a tube of sorts, but, you know, things happen, and who knows what happened. Paints dog's nails, really? I'm going to see Elliot tomorrow, and it's Christmas crafts on the menu. Nice. Are you gonna like use his little feet and stuff like that for things, or use a small brush? There you go, smaller brush, and do like totally details. The itty bitty details. Yeah, I did put the dragonfly puzzle that he 3D printed me. It was so cute. It came together quite fast. I did have to look up a picture just because I was like, these parts go on either side, but I couldn't figure out which way they went. So, but other than that, I did get it. It was nice. It was a cute little challenge that he gave me for my birthday. And then I painted. I think I put all the paint stuff with his stuff. My little Highland Coup. So. There we go. You can see a little bit of variation in that yellow there. Okay, so that is one path. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so just one passed again. We're building an ornament. It's going to take time. I see the difference in the streams. Yeah, well, he was actually said he was quite surprised we were getting such service as we were, but I just seemed really odd that it was just Tuesdays where it was going a little wonky, because it was like 3 Tuesdays in a row we would be dropping and frames were dropping, and it was just like annoying on our part, like my part anyways, you know, because I'm trying to, you know, do my job and hang out and then, you know, especially with being a birthday stream, I was really looking forward to spending that time with, you know, you guys and Marcus. And, you know, it's so nice that he took his vacation time during both Pop and I's birthday just to spend that extra time with us. And we went to IKEA, and we've gone, you know, into Truro and to Masstown and, you know, all over sorts of little places that, you know, he wanted to, you know, adventure to. IKEA was really fun. You know, we got some bookshelves delivered the other day because they were too tall to fit in the car, and we started putting those together, and they look really nice. They're actually taller than we anticipated, so it's even more nicer. You know, it's like, ooh, getting all grown up. Before I found out I was going blind, I was setting up to have a nail salon room. Oh, really? Oh. I'm sorry about that. You just started the show? Yeah, you're so cute. So she is now up off the floor. I recycled one of our coffee tables that we've had as a wedding gift. Like Pop and I celebrate 30 years next year. And so it's been just kind of like holding stuff in the shop, and I couldn't figure out what to do with it. And then I just had this brain fart idea of what if I put Sophie's bed on it to get her up off the floor, because the floor is usually a bit colder here in the shop, and it gets her more in the path of the heater. So I switched her to the other side of me. So now she's on the right side of me instead of the left side of me, and she's up off the floor, and she's more in line for warmth. So she shouldn't be curled up into a little ball anymore. And she looks super cute. Oh, there. Thanks, Pop, for adjusting the frame there. And she got some Christmas lights and a little wreath there I made her. I got some quilts that need to get quilted on the rack beside it. So, yeah, I'm excited to get that going. She does look comfy, yeah. Oh, Melanie, hold on. I wanted to show you the ruler that Pop made me, the plexi one. We were talking about it in someone's chat the other day. I forget whose chat it was. Sean, the guy who sews. There we go. I knew it was going to come to me. 1 second, I'll show you that ruler that Pop made me. Because you were like, oh, that's interesting. I just managed to catch the comment. I couldn't actually respond. Where is she? Here she is. That I use on the long arm. I'm not a big ruler user. I mean, maybe if I did. So I don't know. I do a lot of long arming. So here it is. So we had a piece of plexi, and it was for, I think we were trying to, I forget what we were, we were making a cover, like a shield guard for the wood lathe, so nothing would, so we were teaching classes, or Pop and his dad were teaching classes, and this is like a barrier thing. Anyways, it kind of cracked with some performing. So I have this, and I said to him, if you just round off that edge a little bit, this would be a great tool for the long arm. Because it's thick enough to the point where, it's a 1/4 inch, so it wasn't going to go underneath the foot. And I've got a nice long straight edge, short edge, a nice pivot point, a little bit of a rounded edge there, and then more of a sklooshy douche. So, yeah. So it's really cute. I really like it. And I've used this on so many things. It's taken, I don't have to buy a lot of rulers. I did buy some moon-shaped ones, and I used it for like maybe 2 quilt projects. So, use what you got, right? So, yeah, he just rounded that out on the sander, and then I'm like, hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, because if you're just resting it up against your foot and using it as a guide around, people's quilting, because quiltings aren't going to be like full circles all the time and straight edges. You got to have some like little roundy bits, right? Like all of us, we got roundy bits. That was probably a little too much information. Yeah, curves and a straight ruler. I know, that's what I was kind of like. It's curved and straight at the same time. Yeah, you got it, Whiskey. Can a 3D printer make rulers? That's a good question. I'll ask Pop and Munchkin there, Lori Clark. That's a good question. Starting to find the rhythm in the new place? Nice, nice. I'm glad. I'm hoping, when do you think you'll be back on streaming? Like, a couple hours? I'm kidding. Crap to Simple Life. You learn to adjust is what we cortical blindness and retinus pigmentosis. Oh my, that's a mouse. Actually, maybe. Whoa, there we go. Don't get me all excited. Can you handle it? All-purpose ruler. You got that, Patty. I love it. Absolutely love it. Because when it broke, he's like, oh. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Round that out. I'll use it as a ruler for the long arm. 3D printer can make a ruler, no problem. I'll have to get him to look up and see if there's anything there. He actually designed me, because Pop had to put a hole in the drywall for the new wiring for the shop, and we made like a little cover for it out of the 3D printer. So I'm like, it looks pretty. Okay, hold on. Let's go back here. Yeah, you pretty much think of it, and the 3D printer will print it. That's what Marcus was asking, or answering, sorry, not asking, answering a few of the questions that people were having last Saturday. I'm sorry, last Tuesday, when we were showing some of the 3D printed stuff that we've made. We made some octopuses, octopies. We gave those away. We went for the, when we had the meetup in Ontario. But I know that you can make the best, yet most annoying gift boxes ever. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I like that Marcus has printed off some of his characters that he's, designed and for his gaming and, D&D and stuff like that. I think that's so cool. And Pop has a bunch of little drawers for his desk. It's just such a neat little contraption, right? They've had great joy of it since Father's Day. I think actually we got it before Father's Day, just before, but so the past 6 months they've been having a good time with that, the bamboo printer. Anything you can make a 3D image of, you can print. Pretty much, as long as it's got the proper supports, right? So. And then you just have to take away some of those supports, right? But all right, so we ended our tail, but we're on the top side. It's not very long. So what I'm gonna do is try and see if I can get one stitch to the back on this, and then we'll tuck those threads under. And grab another piece. Oops, we only got one in there. Try that again. Pinch it so the threads just kind of slip apart. Put the eye of the needle right at the thread. And then pop it back through. And I'll turn it over. That's what the back looks like. I'll tuck it under some threads right here. And we'll just trim that up. Yeah, supports are definitely a necessity. Okay, now let's grab our thread again. And I think we'll start off with the light this time because it's ended off at the light, so we can continue with the light to go back to dark. What do we think of that? Because this is like a tone on. Or should we start with the dark again? I just feel like we've had more dark than we've had of light, so. One thread at a time, just take it, peel your skein apart, and then just take one thread and then pull that, hold this one in your hand, just so you're like gripping it, and then pull out with this one, okay? And if you do one at a time, you shouldn't have, get yourself a knot or anything, okay? So we're all good, and we've got another one here. That, hold the rest in the hand loosely enough, and then just keep pulling. They use concrete in some forms of 3D printers. Use concrete. I've seen the ones that you can concrete build a house. It's like really neat. Done in like a mesh bag or something. I have some clear glass ornaments I keep meaning to decorate, but other project get in the way. You could put all your little threads that you collect and put in your ornaments. People have done that. I think it's neat. They were 3D printing an entire subdivision of houses in Texas. Don't know if they, yeah, right? Isn't that so neat there, Pat Strawhouse? That's so crazy. Oh, LL Sylvia Back's sister-in-law printed out templates for the wedding ring quilt pattern. She kindly sent some to me. We'll try them out in the new year. Oh, how wonderful is that, Lynn? Oh, I tied my knot at the wrong end. Oops, here. We're going to do this end. Oops. I don't know what I was doing. I tied on the wrong end. Boom. This one. But yeah, bread dough. It's kind of like plops out sort of thing. Oh, adjust my hat. Oh, where's my tea? There's my tea. Cheers, my deeds. Cheers. I love my husband and oldest son's 3D printer. They make a lot of fun stuff. I also sell a lot on my sales each month, plus have it all listed on my Etsy shop. Oh, that's cool. Cool. What do you make? I saw your little spool and binding holder or something like that. There's a few things I saw. They're kind of cool. That way it stays consistent by using the light on the rest of this row. Right? Well, I forgot to ask, did the groceries show up, Pop, if you're still in the chat somewhere? Because I think it would have just looked weird if I had to add the dark right on top of the light. Right? There wouldn't be that little transition of going from top to bottom. Greetings. Hello, Cynthia from Southwest Ohio. Finally started to feel better from this persistent head cold I've been fighting. Oh no, Cynthia, that's horrible. Anything to do with the head, when you got a headache, toothache, an earache, migraines, anything like that, it's just the worst. It seems like it's so much more amplified. It's got an amp attached to it. And everything is just amplified. Wedding ring quilt is so amazing. Yeah, I did one for Pop's godparents a few years ago. It was scrappy. It was more like just a lap quilt sort of thing. It wasn't like anything like really big. So I should come up the other way. But it was interesting. I did it scrappy. Kept it like the center part, and some of the outside was like tan or cream. I think it was more tan, tone on tone sort of color. It was very scrappy as well. So I think it's in our playlist of live streams because we used our Studio AccuQuilt Cutter Studio 2 or something to cut all the pieces for it. So. And it wasn't just like the big strip. You had all the little wedges that went around. So, EPP double wondering. Nice, Tracy Wick. For the link for the French knot, I have completed the blocks now, which means my quilt is completely finished. Nice, Sammy D. High five. Well done. Thank you, Miss Allison, for sharing that. All right, so what do we got here? We need a couple more. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's even. 7 is even with this one here. So. Hello, Annie. How you doing? Hello, lovely ladies. No worries, my dear. I just showed off not too long ago the progress of my sock. We're getting there, Annie-o. We're getting there. It's happening. Super light. Oh, wow. Pastels. Pastels? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I forgot to turn on the outside camera and aim it outside for you guys today, so sorry about that. You get the nappy loafy. There she is. Yeah, hold on. I'll show you actually. I'll prep it well. guys are watching Sophie for a second. Okay, so this is my cuff. I did a short one because I just wanted to get to the sock part so I could, and I do like ankle socks. So I really only have about another, I don't know, inch or so to go before the toe. It was my first sock. I'm pretty stoked. So, yeah, Sleeping Beauty, right? Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've been trying to, put in about 10 or 15 minutes, every other day or something like that. Just trying to pop it in there. Baby type of colors, blue, yellow, green. Oh, wow, super soft. No, I don't know how to try it on without ripping out all the stitches, but it looks pretty legit. Like, hold on. Let me show you my foot. Hold on. Okay. So I kind of went like this, and I'm like, okay. So therefore, I'm pretty close. I think it'll fit. Whoop! Oopsies. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's close. I'm having fun with it, and I think it'll fit. I really do think it'll fit. So, yeah, pretty excited. I was like, the boys, I'm sorry you're not getting socks this year for Christmas, but I will aim next year for Christmas for you. I thought if it came worse to worse, it would just be like a sock that went into the Christmas tree, like Mom's first sock became an ornament. But I think it looks good. I'll try and make another one. That is the goal. It does. I absolutely love it. Measure your foot from heel to toe. I know you have... No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about there, Whiskey. That's okay. We're in the shop here the other day, and my my winter outdoor jacket sort of thing. I've had it for like a decade or so, and it's lived a good life, right? And it's got like this rip where the back of the collar is, where you like would hang it up and stuff like that, and it's also got a rip in the hood. So I go in to take it off the hook, and I go, oh man, I really wish I knew somebody who would sew. There's this big rip in my jacket. I mean, oh yay. I mean, I gotta find somebody. And Marcus just looks at me and goes, I think I know someone. I wish I knew somebody who sewed. Stuff it and the sock becomes a Sophie tie. Yeah, I could very well. I wish I knew somebody who sewed. And the question is I still haven't fixed it. It's been that way for like a year. Why is it when it's somebody else's stuff, you fix it right away? When it's your stuff, it's like, whatever. Till it's falling apart, I don't care, right? If it's not melting, don't worry about it. I've done gloves. I've done fingerless gloves. I've done mitts. I even did as a wedding present for a couple who used to love walking together all the time. I did them 2 separate mitts, and then a mitt that you could like put your hand together on the inside, so it had 2 cuffs and then like a big roundy section where your hands could go in and stuff like that. So yeah, so you could either have it like this in front of you with one, and the other one can have 2 mitts, or you can kind of share. So yeah. You should have seen your alterations pile. Oh boy. That was a wedding gift for them. So, because they always like to walk. So I'm like, all right, well, let's make them a pair of mitts that, makes them hold hands while they're walking. So that was a challenge. That was like, okay, we can make this happen. We just know how can we like make it finish it happen, right? It took a little fan dangling, but I figured it out. I still have a pair of brand new jeans in my sewing room. Just have to shorten it. But now I waited for too long. It doesn't. Oh no. So hope you don't have to run from anything. It's gonna fall off you. Is that it? Marcus rocks. Yes, he does. He's an amazing kid. I love him. Love him very much. I helped him build, he picked up a bedside table at IKEA, so I helped him build that. And then built out one of the bookshelves for him, and he took that downstairs. We've got a few more bookshelves to build, so they take about an hour, a little less than an hour for each bookshelf, so it's not too bad. Oh, hope they don't have. I thought you said you don't. Yeah, no kidding, right? Be like mid off. Someone's hand is dangling with a weird shaped mitt. Oops, sorry. You're here to look at this, not me. And we finished off our little cross-stitch Mr. and Mrs. Santa. Finished up the last little bit that needed to be done, which was make the bow. So we got that all sorted today, and I'm just gonna need to find a magnet to put it on the back so I can stick it on the shop door. I'm super excited. It's been a very prideful moment of that one because that was so pretty. I really enjoyed it. I thought when I first saw it, I was like, oh boy, that's way too complicated for me. Like I'm just used to kind of doing some basic designs and shapes and stuff like that, and that seemed like it was a bit on the elite level, but I was happy with it. Yeah, exactly right. Oops, hope he's snoring away. Paws in the air, snoring away. She's doing better since her ear infection. So she's taking her meds and she's doing okay. Oops. We didn't mind it at all. We worked together. So how did your little car turn out? What little car? Little car. Uh-oh. What am I missing? Or is that not for me? It's a little chilly in here today. Yeah, we are expecting snow on Friday. Well, hello there, Irish. How you doing? Hi, everyone. Stopping in for lunch break while I watch. Hopefully everyone is well and staying warm. I got my wish. It is 60 today, and I'm wearing my sweatshirt instead of a tank top. Nice. Oh, your white little IKEA thing. Oh, my cart. Oh, yeah. I did put that together. Yes. The wheelie cart. Yes, it is. Oh, sorry. I took it as car. No, sorry. Not cart. Which had me a little, what? Yeah, that was fun. That was actually, didn't take very long at all, actually. I could show that. It was a very handy-dandy little project. I still have yet to fill it, which is good. It's probably why I could show you, because it's not full of stuff yet, but... Yeah, it is. I think it's minus 6 or minus 7 right now, but it feels like minus 12, or sorry, minus 11. So Celsius, of course, right? Hello there, Monica. Hello from Austria. Hope everyone's. I'm fine. How are you? Thank you for hanging out with us today. Our latest winner of our member quilt that we gifted away is also from Austria. She posted her pictures of her quilt. Thank goodness she got it before the postal strike, or at least their Canada's part, anyways. It looks amazing and so well loved and so well received. I'm so happy for that. Makes them all worth it, you know, when they're so well received and so well loved. And You know, it's like when you put all that work and effort into something, trying to make something pretty. You know, sometimes it doesn't always turn out that way, but you know, the best of intentions, right? Oops. Don't pull too hard or you're gonna cry. What the heck happened here? Oh, there we go. Popped it. I am I'm merking on. No, I don't know what I'm merking on. Hold on. Paste. It is a free ornament cross stitch pattern. It's called Hugs Are Fun, because we know we like hugs. That's the place. This one happens to be free. My printer didn't do it justice, but there's like 6 little ornaments you could do. So this one right here, because of the yellow and on the red, is I'm making this for Marcus, because those are really 2 of his favorite colors, yellow and red. So I'm going to make this one for him. I've decided if I was going to put an M on it or just do a little... I was going to start... There's a heart one. Like it's got little hearts on it, or a little, like this little zigzag one, or this one. Like I said, my printer wasn't acting correctly. You can kind of just see that little swirly whirly there too. So, yeah. I found my old camper storage stuff yesterday. It's got great potential for... And nice! Nice. Excellent. Yeah, it's a nice free pattern. And we like a free pattern around here. And I was sharing some of the birthday gifts that were sent. Gifts that were sent. I shared some of that beginning of the stream, or towards the beginning of the stream. And we got this really cute cross stitch. Oh, where is it? What do I do with it? Oh, she's here. Hold on. Isn't she adorable? I just love it. Just love it. I love all like little hairs everywhere. Just so cute. So too adorable. And then we found one of these little treasures too in when I was unpacking some boxes of books to put on the bookshelf. From 1999, you name it, it is pretty much in here. State flowers, Christmas, snowmen, pumpkins, you name it. It is in here. Alphabets. Great. This would be great, you know, even just something like that. Someone's family initial like that, and a little cute little pillow, or, you know, maybe a scented satchel, or even just writing the word joy, or Noel, or Mary, or I don't know, just whatever. So yeah, I came across one of my other treasures I've missed for a while, so I'm so happy with that. Nice. Isn't that cool? But that's just adorable. Yeah, it is a new project. I still have the Oz one to work on, but we could take a break with that. There's no time limit for that one. We wanted to do something a little Christmassy, so that's what we do this. Yeah, holy cow! It's just too cute. And so many times on my phone said enough and demanded that I remove them. Uh-oh. I have this habit, like click, save, click, save, click, save, click, save, and then you're like, how many did I just like click and save and download? That's a lot. Okay, so, and then we go one past for another one. So right now we're just building an ornament. It hasn't been like overly massively exciting or anything like that, but we're building an ornament. So I'm using some color toned yellow. So it goes from light to dark. Oh, no, yeah, there's no time limit on when to be here there, Monica. No worries. I appreciate your time on hanging out with me and everybody else. Appreciate you very much. I went thrift shopping last week as well, and when I meant to mail off the packages, I found a Salvation Army place and a Value Village. So there wasn't much at the Salvation Army place in New Glasgow. It was just a small little building. More clothing and kids' toys than anything else. I was looking for picture frames to be able to put some of my cross stitches in for, half decent price, right? So I think everyone, yeah, right? Like a lemon slice. It actually kind of does, doesn't it? A little lemon slice. Do you like a little lemon with your martini? I like the nice bright color contrast between the red and the yellow. And then I have another canvas here prepped ready with green to do some other little ornaments. So I know, right, Cynthia? She's totally cute. That was a gift from Allison. We'll do her in the spring. We'll do her in the spring. I got a dog portrait to do next, and then I want to do the little houses that we were giving away as a cross stitch. I can't remember when we gave that away. Yeah, that's on the list after the dogs. After the dog, sorry. And the dog portrait, I'm going to try and do in half stitches. I don't know if it'll turn out okay, but I guess if I don't like it, I can always just come back and cross all the stitches. So we'll see. We'll give it a section, and then if I don't like it, I'll cross it. So the start would be to try and just do half stitches for it, because it is such a big project. Oh, totally. You know what? I have them right here. Where did I do them? There they go. I had these right here ready to go there, Whiskey and Sarcasm. Just in case. Okay, I thought that was open there for a second. I got some cute little beads here to play with. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, right? A great minds think alike. Thank you. I have to. It's I'm trying to. It's going to be another scrappy year of like we did a few years ago. It was like starting off with pick a pattern and a shape, and then colors, and go for it. So thank you for your support on that. I appreciate it. If I get all my stuff done and get the video shot and everything else for the weekend project, I might stream a catch-up project or a stream on Thursday. So just watch for the notifications. It would probably be around the normal cross-stitchy time, and we could hang out and, catch up on works in progress, or Christmas stuff. You just, want some company, and, you feel like you get more stuff done if you got some company, then we can work on that together. So that's the goal for Thursday. So if anybody's interested in coming and hanging out with me on Thursday, Zoom tomorrow for the members. But if anybody's interested in coming and hanging out on a Thursday, that would be awesome. So just look for the notification. It'll be like, catch up Thursday sort of title or whatever. Yeah, it'll be about an hour later tomorrow than normal. Usually we go like noon Eastern for start of Zoom. It'll be 1, because it gives me that extra time to make sure I get my video shot in the morning. So, and then I'll continue to work on the cute member project called Momentum. Bubble up there for some reason. Yeah, I got a lot of stash, so I'm going to use it, and I'm also going to give some of it away, as those will be the giveaways for the next year, is stuff that I'm upcycling or recycling or whatever. It's stuff I know I'm not going to use, or bags of scrappy bits or certain size pieces or whatever, those are going to be the giveaways for the whole year. So we might give away a t-shirt or two, but we'll see. You might have company on Thursday. You might. It would be awesome if your quilt arrived while we were having company together. Okay, now where else on this one here? We accumulate so much, like even just like the trimmings of quilt backings to leftover bits from borders and quilt projects. You got a couple little odd blocks here or a couple little odd pieces here or whatever, like use them up. There's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 quilts that are just the orphan blocks and made out into a nice quilt. Some are going to be obviously different sizes, so we'll have to bulk those out either with adding new blocks or just material or something like that. So we gotta. And we'll just see how many we can make. We actually have given away quilting services. Yeah, Joy Wilson was the first winner of that one. So she said she had like, it was like a single quilt top at the time. I'm like, bulk it up as big as you want because I'm quilting it, right? She doesn't have to put it under a machine. So she added a couple of borders on it. When I pulled it out of the package and saw there was a couple borders, I'm yes, that a girl, do it. It's not like I'm stitching it. It's going on a machine and it's gonna stitch it, right? So that's the best part of it. I think after January I'll have a whole new stash to use up. Yeah, we'll be coming home with stuff. I'm just going to shop Allison's stash. That's what I'm going to do. I'll be like, get my little basket. Can we get the room? Pick, pick, pick. I'm kidding, I won't. Not unless she says I can. I got to get this male snail cover finished. Oh, cool. Male snail? Main snail? Oh, mainsail. Not main snail. Mainsail. There you go. That makes sense. Yes, they multiply like bunnies. You just have to fluff up the container they're in and then boom. It's like, what the heck happened in here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one passed again. Yeah. And Pop and I will be traveling at the same time. He'll be going back to Ontario and to do his quarterly. Well, I'll be headed to hang out with Miss Allison, Lois, and Tracy Provis. So I said to him, okay, well, that means you're taking the big luggage that we have. I'm gonna need some luggage. So we have a new piece of luggage coming. It's nice bright color, so it'd be easier to spot. I'm just worried Lois is gonna snab it. It's right up her alley on colors. So I'm like, I might leave with one color suitcase and come home with a different color suitcase, depending on Lois. See what she says. She'd be like, Lordlet, that's coming home with me. Yeah, it's just weeks away at this point in time, Tracy Provis. Poor Allison, no wonder she's finishing so many things. You're coming to raid her stash. She's like, no, you can't have it. Oh, how's Duke? little Duke had to get some surgery done on his. We had to get a toe removed, and some masses that were growing underneath the skin. So he's got a little cone on, and he's doing okay. I hope he's doing okay. So. My sister Lisa had to take her dog in to get surgery, and he got fixed and chipped and everything else like that. Apparently, it cost like $3,000 to get it all done. Anyways, he had a blockages in his intestine. It was my sister Lisa's shoelace. Like, really? Why would he eat a shoelace? There's a cool design for cross stitching on a quilt. Quilts, they multiply like bunny rabbits. Yeah, true, right? Actually, one of my favorite projects from this year was the Quilts on the Line. And I think we have a clear winner on that one. We'll be using the software EQ8 to design that cross-stitch pattern into a quilt. And then that'll be fun. That'll be fun. So that'll be probably the only thing, unless I do it scrappy. I could do it scrappy. I don't know how it would look though. I guess we could try. With our tote bags. That looks pretty with the little tones. 2 tones of yellow there. Like a little ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. It's actually, is it cloudy? Yeah, it's cloudy. There's some blue sky, but not too much. So we actually might see some sun today. We saw a little bit of sun yesterday. I was moving stuff around and shaking out all the carpets outside and sweeping, and it was nice to have at least the door open for a moment or two and not be so darn cold. I have a ton of those. Also, a goal of mine is to be able to make a perfect star block quilt. I have issues with making the star look like it's supposed to. Well, which star block quilt is that one? Which is that one? I was gifted a quilt top a while ago, and I think they were just fighting with the center of the quilt. And I couldn't get it to match up perfectly myself either, so I just put like a little circle or flower or something in the center of it. And I think it looks okay. That's on the list of quilt tops to do this next coming year. I'm actually going to do a weekend project video about all the quilt tops that I have to do this coming year. Come along for the adventure. Is it like a medallion kind of star thing? So hold on, let me show you the one that I have. Because this is like on a list of I don't think I'd ever get to. I don't know, skill wise. So I don't know, maybe. I guess if you just like anything else, like if you want to, eat an elephant, it's just one bite at a time, right? So. Now this is not my creation. This was gifted to me. They didn't want it anymore. They said I could have it, nor did they want me to quilt it and give it back to them, because that's what I was going to do. And then I got a message saying she didn't want it. So therefore, it won't go to her. But isn't that cute? Like that's like on a whole other level, right? I love the wave as it goes around. Isn't that pretty? I can see a little bit better. So, I always think it's smaller when I think about it, and then when I bring it out, I'm like, oh gosh, you're so huge. But is that lovely? It's close, yeah. See, that's when you think of it, like, I'm thinking like a star pattern. That to me is like the star pattern, right? So I know, isn't it beautiful? It's going to get on the long arm this year. I promise. I promise. And then it's going to hang nice and proudly here in the quilt shop. And then people say, oh, that's beautiful. Did you make it? I'll be like, no, but I quilted it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. It's a hat. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, man. You know I'm making a hat. See, everything else I think is probably doable. That one I would have to be like, okay, somebody hold my hand. We got this. We got this together. Oh, yeah, so sweet, Sophie. You know what? That is a good question. I do have the box it was in. Let me see if it's actually in there. Good question. Hold on. Oh, I do have it. It is a quilt in a day. Not surprising. Hold on. Radiant Star Quilts. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not this. Oops, that's another one. Oops, my bad. Sorry. But that'll be a good one. No, I don't then. I don't have it. I don't think I have it. No, doesn't look like it. Sorry. Oh, sorry. My phone's all crazy. That's, I'll have to ask. It's Jo Marie. Some of the ladies would have met her when we hung out in Ontario in October. So that's her creation. So just came across a free pattern from Jordan Fabrics called Floating Pointed Stars with instructions for using fat quarters. Started a Christmas one today. Very nice. I'd love to see that. Awesome. I've done a Lone Star, a scrappy purple Lone Star, and we gave that to Auntie Julie. She absolutely loves it. It goes everywhere with her. That was like I think one of my very first times working with that diamond cut and having to offset those points as you're sewing the diamonds together to get that right angle. So it is beautiful, isn't it? I've had it for a while, just in case she changed her mind and didn't want to give it away. So, and then I was like, I really hesitant about quilting it up because, and then I was like, well, I'll quilt it up and give it to her. And then she's like, I don't want it back. I'm like, okay. So no worries. It will hang proudly here. Losing my thread. It is totally beautiful. It is hard. You got to get that right angle to it. The having the little bits hanging off the ends. You know, make sure you're. Yeah, Judy Niemeyer. Probably. That's when most likely you are correct there. Craft a Simple Life. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. I guess we've been off for like 2.5 hours already. Does anybody have any questions? Other than that, like I say, I'm going to try really hard to make sure that we can come and hang out on Thursday and do a little catch up. You helping me helping you, company, get some stuff together. Maybe I can work on some of the Christmas gifts for my nieces, the professional totes or something. I've got a list of things that I definitely need to work on. So her panic scare. There's teachers out there for a reason. Isn't Quilting with Stephanie Stitches? Isn't she a teacher of Judy Niemeyer? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking somebody else. I'll try and find it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me know if you need a picture of it, Lori. I'll send you a picture. Okay. So I'm happy with my little Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Thanks for the help on putting the bows on it. Deciding for that. Okay. Other than that, we should be fine to. Oh, that's who I think I was thinking of. Thank you, Quilting Compound. Thank you. That's who it was. That's who it was. Some are okay teachers, some are not. Yeah, true. Please do. Okay, I will. Let me finish stream and then I'll take a picture of it. Okay. So I'm gonna put a magnet on that and hang it on the door. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this. Isn't this cute? Mr. and Mrs. Claus, ready to party out in the quilt shop. That was a very fun project for me. Thanks again there, Pat, for gifting that kit to me. I really had fun putting it together. Stick it up on Santa for right now until I get a magnet. I think Pop's got some in the house that I could use. I'm a good team. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I really do. Anybody have any questions? It's super fun. Super fun. You gotta do fun things, right? I have this tree still from last year's completion, but I'm gonna put the Fulfords, us, and then existence since 1995. So I'll put that there, and I thought about doing something up in the sky here. I just haven't quite figured out what though. So sometimes things don't always just come together as one plan, especially when you're adding different things, right? Good times. Okay, other than that, I will see the Zoom meeting, the members, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, okay? At 1 p.m. Eastern. Of course, you know where to find all the information. Other than that, thank you, Pat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. Greatly appreciate it. I'm glad we had no issues with the stream. Obviously, the replacing of the cable from the house all the way to the shop worked. Thank you very much for Pop for doing that. I was probably too busy. I could. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I do. Oh, we're going to go with that. Oh, hey, Jennifer Wills. We're just signing off for today. When do you think you might be streaming tonight? Their Craft a Simple Life over on Twitch. She streams on Twitch. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you're here though. Yeah, we've been here for just over 2.5 hours, so we're gonna say goodbye so I can go grab some lunch, and then prep some stuff because we're making homemade pizzas for dinner in about an hour. Okay, alrighty. Okay. Thank you, Whiskey and Sarcasm. Thank you, Pat Ada. Thank you, everybody who's hung out with me today. I greatly appreciate your time and your hugs and your loves and all the good vibes. Sylvie Dovi says bye. She's all snug and tucked in her space. She's up off the floor, and she's got like extra layers between her and the cold. So I was getting kind of worried of her curling up in like a tight little ball on the floor. So I'm like, let's revamp this to make it a little bit better for her. And she's literally like almost right in line with the heater. So there's no way she's gonna get cold. Yeah, you guys have a wonderful day, too. Thank you for hanging out, Danelle Stitchery. Appreciate it very much. Okay, so big hugs and loves. And if we don't see you on Thursday, okay, now get off me. No. Still, I will see you on Saturday, okay? Big hugs, loves, and we'll see ya. Be good.